welcome back to the show, everyone. It's I Quit My Band. The clap is turned into like not a fun thing. It's just like everyone's
mandatory.
Mandatory clap. Thanks everyone for joining. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe down below. Comment, follow us on Instagram and TikTok for podcast clips and comedy skits. Follow us on Patreon, $5 a month to become a quitter. Get the shirt in the description as well. Support the show. It's the official I Quit My Band shirt. Become a quitter. And you won't get one if you become a quitter, but
you don't know what you're missing.
You don't know what you're missing. Yeah. It's exactly right.
You're missing that shirt.
It's exactly
You're
right.
missing the shirt. You're missing bonus content.
You're missing bonus content. Yeah. Anyways, thanks everyone for being here. It's the week of Halloween. And
the spookiest week.
It's spooky season. I was gonna suggest that we dress up as ZZ Top, but
that would have been awesome.
It would have been great, but I thought of it too last minute. I thought of it on Sunday.
I think I still have the ZZ Top fake beard from the aborted ZZ Top bit that we were gonna do.
Did we have a
we
ZZ
had a
Top
bit?
We did that Oasis cover set.
Oh, right.
And they have that song that sounds just like LaGrange Swamp
yeah.
Song, and we were gonna switch out.
Yeah.
But it was just like too many layers.
Yeah.
I was gonna text you guys on Sunday, like, oh, and please order ZZ Top costumes.
I would have done it.
Well, then for
you could have been
time,
Steve Beard, the drummer, who just doesn't have.
Yeah,
a
he doesn't.
beard.
have
Oh
a beard.
shit, you're right.
Or you could be their new bassist who has a giant,
Who wears
giant-
a fake ZZ Top beard
Yeah.
and has a 72-string bass.
Yeah, that thing is fucking wild.
That would have been really cool.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest we do that, but we didn't have enough time. So
We're cosplaying as ourselves tonight.
we're
The-
just
the
us.
scariest thing that we could be.
Three bald guys who are gonna critique your favorite band.
Ooh.
You
Did you get
didn't
new
like the
glasses?
new
Got new
Tame
glasses.
Impala
Yeah, the
album.
new Tame Impala album wasn't that good.
Nate got new glasses.
I got new glasses.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do like my new glasses.
Those are nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But instead of dressing up like ZZ Top tonight, we're going to talk about something we've discussed on the show a lot before, to some controversy. Bands that are scary, and who is actually scary. We've talked about Ghost and Sleep Token on the show before,
Yes.
and how Ghost looks very scary but isn't scary, and how Sleep Token looks even scarier but is even less scary than Ghost.
A bone of contention on the show is if you look scary, but the music is not scary.
Kiss.
Yeah. Kiss. I mean,
they're not that scary looking. I mean, Gene can be.
Gene is the demon.
Yeah.
In 1977, though, that would have been like fucking absolutely terrifying.
That footage of him on the that talk show, you ever see that video of him like when he's really young and like it's him next to an old lady next to the host and he just comes out in full gear?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
if
it's
I've seen
awesome.
it.
If you know, you know. But-
Speaking of Kiss, R.I.P.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
Ace,
Ace.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah,
and
it
also
sucks.
Gene. I hope Gene gets in good health. He was like passing out behind the wheel of cars.
What?
Did I tell you about that?
No.
Well, nobody paid that $12,000, so
Yeah.
he can't really.
He's been
Yeah.
schlepping himself.
Yeah. He's just exhausted.
I'm fucking exhausted.
I'm exhausted. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm just exhausted.
I threw my back out loading my own gear.
I didn't have any help at all. I needed help.
Some guy was willing to help for 11.5, and I said, "No deal. It's $12,000."
So here I am in a hospital bed.
It needs to be $12,000. So tonight we're going to talk about bands that actually are scary.
Yeah.
And whether or not their music really their music or their vibe, I guess like the entire theme of the band is actually something that can, frighten you.
Yeah.
We're gonna say whether or not these famous bands are scary, or if it's stolen valor.
If it's
like
stolen valor.
Ghost.
This is like a smushed together version of like the bracket shows
Yeah.
we've done. Like we have a list, and then at the end we're probably gonna try to decide within reason which of these are is the scariest, the king of scary.
The king of scary bands.
Yeah.
And that doesn't always mean, that they look the scariest.
No. Yeah.
Some bands are just scary because of the guys in them.
Yeah.
Some of them are they're just bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's much like the Black Dog riff.
Yeah.
There is definitely a band on here that
Yeah.
I think is the safe bet. But
Yeah.
you know, we have a show to do.
We have a
Yeah.
whole show to do, so we're going to talk about almost 20 bands before we crown the king of scary bands.
What a like the most juvenile argument. Like, which one is the scariest? Which one
Yeah.
keeps you up at night?
Well, this is like, this whole conversation is rooted in like being 13 years old.
Pretty
Yeah.
much,
Because
yeah.
there is no music now possible. I'm afraid of debt. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
afraid of
Yeah,
bands.
You're right. I'm
Yeah.
afraid of losing my job.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
None of those bands symbolize that.
Yeah.
No.
We're afraid
Having
of-
a band
yeah.
symbolizes losing your job.
yeah, I'm more afraid of my own band
Yeah.
and its financial like downfall.
I'm
So
afraid
in a
of
way-
going to the dentist.
Yeah.
In a way, Evan and I are walking the scariest tightrope. I mean,
Yeah.
you're in a band too, but you know what I mean.
No, well,
Being
yeah.
in a band.
Being in a band, you're setting up and not making any money.
Oh,
Right.
going
Yeah.
to Philadelphia and paying the venue money.
Yeah.
Oh, wasting my Thursday.
Having to set up at 5 to play at 8.
The terror.
The terror.
Having another drummer break your drum kit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's
yeah.
a good bit.
Forgetting the bass amp, and then the bassist doesn't want you to use his.
Breaking a string.
Because he has a weird attachment to his settings and tone.
Calling the other guy in the band Steve, and his name is actually Jeff.
Leaving early and telling the other band that you're going to leave early. And then he's like, what? We haven't even played yet. And you're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Saying sit six set man to a guy that hasn't played yet.
This could just be the episode. This is already pretty good.
That's awesome.
Okay. So we have a list of about 20 scary bands. Bands that wear masks, bands that have very intense, kind of in-your-face hardcore music, and also, are just, they're there to haunt your dreams. So what do you say? Let's just go through the list, and let's determine if they're actually scary or if it's stolen valor. What do you say?
Let's
fellas?
do
it, dude.
Let's do it. Number one on the list is, I think, the most obvious scary band that you want to start out with if you're talking about scary bands, and that's Slipknot.
Yeah.
Slipknot, 9 members, all wearing masks, all have their own like weirdness to them.
There's a dick face guy.
There's a dick face guy. There's a guy with nails in his head.
There's a trash can guy.
There's a trash can. The clown, I think, kind of pushes it over the line a little bit. Because, I mean, clowns, no one likes
People
clowns.
don't like clowns.
People don't like clowns. Their music, on the other hand, I think started off kind of being pretty scary with the first album, and Iowa of all of their records is probably the most fucked up sounding.
Oh, yeah. I think Iowa era Slipknot is like in the running for scariest bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a 13-year-old boy, which I was.
Yeah,
And
we
I'm just
all
like,
were.
what the fuck is this?
I mean, hearing like people equal shit as a 13-year-old, you're like, my mom would not approve of
Yeah,
this.
she thinks people are not shit.
Yeah, she thinks people are great, actually.
Yeah.
And
It's a nice
Slipknot
woman.
is like the classic. I thought were scary mostly because of the kids that would wear their shirt.
I was just going to say.
Yes.
yeah.
Which is a very important piece of the equation of whether a band is scary or
Yeah.
not. It's like a normal kid wears a Led Zeppelin shirt.
Yeah.
There's a certain type of kid that was showing up like early to the game with a Slipknot shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I had the same thing in high school. There was a guy. I won't mention any names, but there was a guy that wore the big pants,
Jankos.
the chains.
Yes.
And he had the Slipknot shirt, and his hair was completely straight,
Yeah.
dyed black. He had like just the goatee, and like thinking about that, like I was probably like 12 years old, and he was probably 15,
Yeah.
maybe like 14.
The scariest of ages.
That seemed like a man at our
Yeah.
school.
No, we had the same guy.
Yeah.
His name was Keith, and everybody called him Keith. And like that guy, like you said, he was probably 2, maybe 3 years older than me. And it looked like he had just got out of like Sing Sing.
Yeah.
Like they wheeled him in like Lecter
Yeah.
into like third period.
I think the
Terrifying.
three of us were prime growing up through the mall goth era.
Yeah.
Me on the latter half, but like you two for sure. Because we called them lobby kids because they hung out in the lobby.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
they were in like a little circle. And it was just black stuff and chains and shit and
Hot Topic.
Hot Topic,
Yeah.
Core, whatever. I can't speak to it because I'm not in school anymore. But I feel like the gothness has evolved into something like less scary.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
it's
I'm sure like
different now.
post Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
what it once was.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like Slipknot now. Probably not. I like post CMFT.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know if Corey Taylor really has the power to terrify that he
Yeah.
once did.
Well, he was in Stone Sour back in the
That's
day,
true.
too, as well as Slipknot. So that kind of like, hearing Through the Glass and then some, that kid being like, that guy's actually the singer of Slipknot. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
all right.
So he's not like a flesh-eating ghoul.
He's not just some ghoul. Yeah, he's not a
Yeah,
monster.
he's got a face.
How does
Yeah.
that song go?
I'm looking at you through the glass. Yeah. No much time has passed. Yeah. It was a
I
theme
can't
song
believe
for,
that they're one. Like,
Sam
that's,
from Elba.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was his theme song for the Kingdom Hearts trailer.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
so right about
Yeah.
that. That's crazy, man.
One thing about the guy that I went to high school with, just a quick story, is that me and my brother tried to jam with him once to like get him to be.
You guys are equal opportunity. That's really
yeah.
cool.
Well, he was a very nice kid. He was just extremely intimidating to look at.
This is
and
one
talk
of
to.
my favorite stories.
This is the best story ever. We invited him over to jam with us because we like needed a bassist in our band, and we wanted him to play bass. And we thought it'd be cool if like we just looked like normal guys, and like
Yeah.
we had like the Grim Reaper on.
It'll
bass.
be awesome.
Yeah, it would be sick. So we invited him over to jam. He didn't want to play bass. He wanted to play guitar. He was a big guitar player. He brought over like a BC Rich fucking like
Sick.
Warlock. dude.
Warlock. It was fucking crazy looking.
Pointy, yeah.
Nicest kid ever. Jammed with us. Then like towards the end of the jam, he just busts out some incense.
Uh-huh.
And he burned them and like put them at the edge of the garage, and we're like, "What the hell are you doing?" He's like, "I'm burning incense." He's like, and we're just like, "Okay." And it starts smelling like a Hot Topic in our garage. And then we just started like hanging out a little bit, not jamming. And then there was this big moth, like a moth that was like this big, like a wingspan of like that big.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like started flying around one of the lights in our garage 'cause we had like one of the garage doors open, and then he just like
You know this story?
He just stuck out his hand, and the moth just flew into his hand, and we were just like, "Oh my god!"
He has supernatural
Like,
powers.
He's the son of the devil. And it was like Ozzy Osbourne. It was like seeing an Ozzy Osbourne album cover come to life.
Yeah.
And he just had the moth in his hand like the whole night. Like it just did not leave his hand. And then like his mom came to pick him up.
The best part.
His mom came to pick him up. And we like watch him like take the moth into the car. And then like he gets into the car and we're watching him like get in, and we're like waving goodbye, and then we just hear like, "Oh my god, Ron, get that shit the fuck out of the car!" It was so funny. Like just to realize like that he was just a normal kid underneath all of the
he
goth makeup.
he still poops and pees like the
Yeah,
rest of
he
us.
still has a mom.
He doesn't
that's-
he doesn't incinerate
Yeah,
his
no.
food.
But he also summons giant bugs.
yeah, he still has a mom that doesn't quite understand his lifestyle.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I love that story.
So Slipknot, what do we think? Are they actually a scary band, like with all their music, or do you think they're
think,
kind of
like-
posers?
Well, I think I think we should judge them at the height. You know.
Yes.
And Iowa initial Slipknot was a scary band.
Yeah.
They've become unscary just by their own success. They've stuck around too long. They've become too mainstream.
Yeah.
And we've
But-
gotten older.
Yeah.
And we've gotten older. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not. It's not working on us anymore.
I think by definition, if we're not calling Slipknot scary, then we're kind of screwing up. a
Yeah,
little bit.
I
You know,
think-
because they want you to think they're scary.
This might be a little, it would be sort of a not giving Creed a slot in the butt rock bracket.
We can't have a stained Creed situation.
Yeah, we have to play it fair.
Yeah.
So Slipknot, scary band at their peak.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, moving on to a band that was in a feud with Slipknot, probably around the same time that they were blowing up, Mushroom Head. Mm-hmm. Do you guys know Mushroom Head?
Yeah.
Mushroom Head was fucking terrifying as a kid. For me, at least, that was so like Slipknot. I could see myself listening to it at a certain point. Mushroom Head, it was like, stay away from that. That'll change you.
Yeah, I mean, their masks were definitely scarier.
Yeah.
And there's like more cohesion with the Mushroom Head masks.
Yeah, they're like a team or a cult.
Exactly.
They're like a Power Rangers situation.
Exactly. Whereas like there's like a Suicide Squad aspect to Slipknot.
Everyone
where
has
it's
their own
just
personality.
Like we had to draft the
What are we,
Nails
some
guy.
kind of mushroom head?
Yeah, what are we, some guy in a Slipknot?
There was a guy in the Suicide Squad movie named Slipknot.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
yeah,
was a
you're
guy.
right.
Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah, there was.
I think he died immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, you're
about
right. You're right.
But I think like part of the deal is like merging the look with the sound.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mushroom Head's like a little butt rock.
Yeah, they did have some butt rock qualities. I don't know. I can't really name many songs from Mushroom Head. I have listened to them out of like morbid curiosity before, and their videos are definitely more terrifying than the actual music. The thing that scared me the most about Mushroom Head, though, was they had like a regular lead singer who was kind of wore like the same mask as the rest of the band, but then they had this other guy. Do you remember the other lead
I don't
singer?
remember the other guy.
Satan.
It was he was like this giant, like 6 foot tall, like looking guy, and he had like I think it was just his regular face, but it was like painted with like blood, and he kind of did like the mud vein thing where it was like he got shot in the head. He looked like just a butcher, like an actual serial killer. And when he sang, it was like very fucking spooky.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose if you guys have never seen him.
Their
but-
name isn't scary.
no
Mushroom head?
No,
I just think
that's-
of a penis.
Yeah, I mean,
That is rough.
That's
is
not a good-
stupid name.
Slipknot is a scary name.
Yeah,
You know?
because you
but-
can like hang somebody with it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like we are cock.
We're dicks.
Yeah,
Chode,
Yeah.
the band.
yeah.
We're
I think
always
it's kind
some
of a
kind of
mixed
mushroom.
bag because like the Mushroom Head songs that I've heard, there can be like an earnest sort of like emotionality to it where it's
Yeah.
like I can picture the guy behind the Party City mask.
Yeah, I
and
guess,
it's a
yeah.
little less like you sound sad behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the first time I ever saw a band and was just like, why do you need to look like that in order to make music? Like,
Because their fathers didn't love them.
like Slipknot, I could see like it kind of, they're just kind of wearing masks and they have like jumpsuits on and stuff. But Mushroom Head, it was like they were wearing like body armor and like riot gear, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why is this a band? Like,
Yeah.
it should be like something completely different.
Like some sort of future sports team.
Yeah, some sort of like militia or something.
the way I see it is like there's two things that detract from their scary factor. It's the stupid ass name, which isn't frightening, and the butt rock ish nature of their music. But their aesthetic certainly is scary.
Yeah, I'm still going scared. I'm still scared of Mushroom Head.
Well, I'm gonna err on the side of scary because they were also the originators of like the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, were they? Were
Well,
they
isn't
the
that what they're beefing with Slipknot about?
Maybe it was.
I
yeah.
think I'm not gonna like paint with a broad brush, but generally masked bands where they're wearing scary masks are generally scary.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna leave it there. I mean, Slipknot or not Slipknot, Sleep Token breaks that mold.
Yeah.
They're all masked, but they're arms around me.
Yeah.
They're
The
vibing.
new age
Their
mask
vibe.
bands have not. They don't have the juice.
No, they
They
don't.
don't.
They
So
really
we're calling
don't.
Mushroom Head scary.
Mushroom Head is definitely scary.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the third band, which is Mayhem.
Yeah.
So here's the originators of black Norwegian black metal.
Yes.
One of the first bands.
Yes.
And I think if you're if you grew up playing guitar, if you were like 13 years old in like 2005, 2007, you know who Mayhem is. Your guitar teacher told you about Mayhem. They were a Norwegian black metal band who wore the corpse paint. They didn't have masks, but they wore the corpse paint, which is just the white face paint with the big black eyes. Sort of Gene Simmons-ish, but not as
quite.
like
Not as polished.
Yeah, not as polished.
There's no cats in
There's
Mayhem.
no
Yeah.
there's no cats in Mayhem.
Yeah. No Star Child.
Yeah, but the reason Mayhem is scary, I mean, their music is terrifying. I don't know if you've ever heard like Freezing Moon or any of that shit, but it's terrifying. But also, they all killed each other.
Yeah, that's like all these other bands are like scared me when I was 12.
Yeah.
Mayhem scares me now.
Yeah.
Mayhem is terrifying.
Yeah, there's a documentary about them on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's probably many documentaries, but there was this one guy, I forget what his fucking name is. The main haunch of the band was like
Varg?
Yeah, he was obsessed with death.
No, that's their singer Dead. Who killed himself.
Yeah, Dead is obsessed with death, and like one of the guys in the band like killed another guy, and the guy was Dead was like, "This is so cool."
No,
look at his
because
I
Dead
have this
killed
wrong.
himself first.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then the new singer takes over, and then Varg kills him.
No. Well,
we are.
let me explain, because I watched Lords of Chaos.
There we go.
I haven't. I've watched that.
Lords
It's
of
been-
I watched Dogtown and Lords of Chaos.
It's been a long time.
Lords of
since I
Chaos is
watched
not
it.
as good as Dogtown. But anyway, so Dead was their singer when they were first forming, and he was obsessed with being dead. Like he was obsessed with death. He shoots himself with like a shotgun, like in the mouth. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
The guitar player of Mayhem, who's like the leader of the band, his name was Euronymous.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
He takes photos of Dead after he had killed himself. Like he was at the scene. He took photos. He started messing around with like the corpse.
Yeah.
Like arranged it in weird ways. Took parts of the skull, made necklaces out of it for the rest of the band. Made Dead's corpse the album cover for one of their releases called Dawn of the Black Hearts.
Yeah.
So his corpse, like with his brains everywhere, is just the cover of one of their albums, which is pretty hardcore. I mean,
you think?
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
Not to mention they just like burned churches too.
They burned churches. Yeah, that was a big thing.
Oh yeah, that's pretty gnarly.
It's very gnarly.
Yeah.
And then they had their bassist who his name's Varg. I don't know how to say the last name, but his name while in the band was Count Grishnock. and he killed Euronymous.
That's right.
Okay.
And was in prison for a very long time, and is out now, and is like now a neo-Nazi who makes TikToks.
Oh my
that's
God.
the story of Varg.
So that's.
But they're still going, right? Like Necro Butcher and
Necro Butcher and Hellhammer. Hellhammer was the drummer who, like, I don't think ever did anything.
He's like, I don't fuck with
like,
that.
I'm in it for the music, guys.
These guys are fucking crazy.
Dude.
Yeah, I think they are still going with just like pretty much all new members except for Hellhammer. I think Hellhammer is.
I think Hellhammer is still in it. I saw one guy's name is Gul now. Gagul.
Yeah.
Like if these other bands are like a good horror movie, they're legitimately a snuff film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is. It's
yeah.
fucking wild.
Disturbing.
I remember first hearing about Mayhem on VH1's 100 Most Metal Moments.
Yeah, dude.
Hosted by D. Snyder.
Yeah.
It's like, and then he killed him.
Yeah, and coming in at number 17 is
Yeah.
the death of Euronymous by the hands of Varg.
It didn't even like break the top 10.
Like, what's
come
scarier
on,
than
dude.
that?
The time Ozzy snorted ants.
Yeah, it was probably
Just
like Rob Halford coming out as gay.
That's the
ahead
scariest.
of death suicide.
That was so scary. Yeah, I think Mayhem for sure. Is
easy.
scary.
Easy.
Yeah. Okay. Next is Slayer.
Yeah, I think like to me, Slayer always was like the Mendoza line of like really heavy.
Yeah.
Like they were right there. Like I remember
Yeah.
like getting into Metallica when I was in elementary school, but when I heard kids listen to Slayer, I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of had the same thing. Like
Like-
Slayer was always a band that I just kind of, I had to stay away from a little
Yeah, the
bit. It's like-
pentagrams,
the pentagram.
the like raining blood.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, nothing else matters.
Yeah.
That's more my speed.
They were
Yeah.
part of the big. They were like the if the big four was like the the four horsemen, they would be death, the worst horseman.
Yeah, the worst.
Nice.
The scariest horseman.
Yeah, what were the other three?
The bands or the actual
Well,
horses?
yeah, the actual horseman.
I think it was War, Pestilence, and then Rob Halford coming out of his game.
I was gonna be impressed if you had all
yeah, I
this.
was gonna say if you pulled it,
The fourth horseman is Rob Halford coming out of his game.
he's just like on the horse like this, and of leather chaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were definitely like out of the big four.
Yeah.
Like they never really had the crossover moment. Like Megadeth had, meet me, I'm the
Yeah.
real me. Anthrax did the song with Public Enemy.
Public Enemy, yeah.
Slayer Slayer was always Slayer.
They stayed Slayer. I don't know if that really. I mean, they have some terrifying songs. I mean, Raining Blood, Angel of Death. Like these are, like they're not like level of like mayhem type. It wasn't like black metal.
It was still thrash.
It was still thrash and it was still like accessible. But I think in terms of like the big four, it was definitely like on the edgier side. I don't know if I'd call them scary though. I think Kerry King, scary looking guy.
Scary looking guy until you see him stand next to like a normally
Yeah.
tall person.
Yeah, then he's just like a gnome. Yeah.
Like this heavily tattooed gnome.
Yeah. The Kerry King guitars always kind of frightened me as a kid. I was like, those look like weapons instead of
and
guitars.
And the guitar solos
Yeah.
like just like nonsense.
You described it once to me as like every guitar solo sounds like just letting air out of a balloon. Yeah, just
Yeah.
every single one. I've always noticed that whenever listening to Slayer. But yeah, I'm gonna say not scary for
Yeah,
Slayer.
same.
Okay. Yeah.
Their music it touches on scary, but I don't think that's the intention of the band at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost want to call them scary because like if they are scary, they get there like just naturally by being Slayer.
Yeah, exactly. They're more of like a natural, like they're more of just scary guys, probably outside of the band.
Yeah.
You
And
like,
probably on this list, they're maybe my favorite of the bands.
yeah, I think they're one of the
Like
the
War
better ones.
Ensemble, dude, that song fucking rips.
Yeah,
But I'll go not scary because
Yeah.
then we're just gonna call all the bands.
We're gonna-
scary.
Yeah, we have
everyone's
to have
very
like a
scary.
standard here
Yeah.
of some kind.
Cannibal Corpse is the next band on the list, and I feel like they kind of, I mean, it is the same kind of idea as Slayer. Being scary, but like
whole different
way,
ballpark.
yeah, it's a different ballpark.
Yeah.
Like they don't look like it's not like they paint their face or wear masks or anything, but I mean, it's Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, their name is Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
That's probably the first time I heard that type of vocal.
Yeah, me too.
That like guttural pig squeal.
Yeah.
And then like seeing the album cover for Tomb of the Mutilated.
Yeah.
You're just like, what
the
fuck?
fuck
Yeah.
is
Is this
Yeah.
a crime to be looking at this?
It feels like.
Did they have the song about shooting blood from your cock?
Yeah, what is that song? Is it called
I'm not sure.
Shooting Blood from Your Cock?
Well,
I'm
it's
not
like
sure.
a viral moment now.
Yeah.
Whenever the singer is like, "The next song is about shooting blood from your cock,"
Yeah.
and apparently they're all vegan.
Yeah, that's the reason
they're
why
nice
I'm like,
guys.
maybe they're not.
Well, I think I've also seen the one dude, the one guitarist with like the real thick neck.
I think that's the vocalist.
Vocalist,
Who
okay.
I can't. What is
With the
his
long
name?
brown hair.
I'm
Yeah.
like blanking on. I'm like podcast.
you know
blanking
everybody's
on the
name.
Yeah, I gotta look it up now.
But I've seen like videos of him like buying Funko Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think.
I got to find the good ones. I got the good ones over at Target.
I think he's a nice guy, which makes him not scary.
Yeah.
you got to be kind of menacing and evil a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe.
but I mean, hammer smashed face.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and those album covers. Your band is called Cannibal Corpse. I'm gonna still call them scary.
Corpse Grinder is the name.
Corpse Grinder,
the
yeah,
name
yeah.
of the lead
Shooting-
vocalist for Cannibal
Oh,
Corpse.
that's his name.
Well, it's not his birth name,
Right.
But it's
Right.
It's Corpse Grinder Stevenson the
Grinder.
Third. I come from a long line of Corpse Grinders.
Corpse
Stevenson.
Grinders.
Well, so yeah, they're nice guys. They're vegan, so obviously it's like a bit.
There's
But
some
all of these are a bit.
humanitarianism going on.
But the commitment to
Yeah.
the bit is next level.
Yeah, I think the pure like listening to Cannibal Corpse is enough to just be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's frightening. It's not really about the guys or their personality or the look of the band. Like this might be, aside from murdering your bandmates, this might be like one of the most natural, scary bands that is out there. So yeah, I think definitely Cannibal Corpse gets a scary.
I would give him a scary as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And next up is Guar.
Guar. Okay.
I don't think Guar is scary.
Guar is just it's a bit.
Yeah, it's like so tongue in cheek.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
like clown shit.
it's
yeah.
clown shit.
My introduction to Guar was the Beavis and Butthead video game for Sega Genesis. The goal is to collect torn pieces of a Guar concert so that you can go to a Guar like
Exactly.
a Guar ticket.
Like a side quest.
Yeah, like I was
almost.
introduced to Guar when I was like 9.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Aquabats, except for like, like goth kids. a
Yeah,
little
with
bit.
Yeah.
like pointy shoulder pads.
Yeah.
It's like the Weird Al version of Slayer.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
Yeah.
Because I remember like back in the day, like they would have like a Britney Spears like come on stage that they would
Yeah.
like rip in
apart.
half.
Yeah,
and then-
when
That's
I saw
awesome.
them the one time, there was before the 2016 election, and they had like a Trump and a Hillary like fight each other, and both their heads came off, and like it was just they travel with like a tanker truck full of liquid that they pump into a I saw it
like fake blood or
fake
whatever.
blood. Yeah. That they pump into the venue. And
That's
like,
gotta
it
be
was at Mr.
because they play at like 500 cap venues.
No, I'm
Yeah.
serious. It's probably like on their tour dossier that they have to stop and find like a water fill up station because it's like water.
to add the Kool-Aid
Yeah.
package to.
Yeah, but I was at Mr. Small's and like the whole place was like tarped up because it's like an old church in Pittsburgh and yeah, I saw the giant like water jug truck that they pull behind their trailer.
That's disgusting.
It's so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I can imagine what that like smells like.
Oh my god, and
Just
so
putting
sticky.
your hand in it. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say Guar is more.
they're not scary.
They're not scary. They're more along the lines of like
Showmanship.
the showmanship, like Sleep Token or Ghost, but in like a completely sarcastic, joking way.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like going to like a bad haunted house.
Yeah.
That,
Remember
like,
when-
everybody's just like having beers and being like,
But that's-
doesn't that Dracula look like shit?
Right, but it's completely on purpose.
I think didn't Trump figure out who Guar was recently, and he was like super, like we got to bring these guys down type of a thing, and they were like, "Fuck you,
we got to bring these guys.
We gotta
down.
bring down Guar.
We gotta bring down Guar.
don't go after Guar."
Can imagine that gets to the president's desk is
Yeah.
Guar.
There's this band I found,
Yeah.
and they're ripping my head off, and it's disgusting.
They haven't been relevant since 1992.
Like Guar's a great band.
Hey, I love
You
Guar.
got a problem with Guar, you gotta go through me. All right, man?
I love Guar.
They just have.
Is that Kamala?
Yeah.
I thought that was just your laugh for a second. I was like, what
the fuck is going on?
happened?
Okay, I love Guar.
We haven't seen Joe Biden in a while. He might be under one of
He
the
might
Guar
be
masks.
in Guar now.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
me. I'm in here.
We have to protect Guar. That was
Okay.
my Kamala. Okay, so Guar not scary. Okay, Sabbath.
I think, like Night of the Living Dead is one of the best horror movies where it may not have what it takes to like scare a modern audience.
Yeah.
You have to respect like the classic nature of what they did.
It's the first scary thing.
Yeah, I
In
think I
music.
have to agree.
I mean,
there.
the song Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath is still
it's terrifying.
very terrifying.
Yeah, but
And that's the first song on their first album.
yeah. In the first album with the album cover.
Yeah.
like, it's just I remember like my guitar teacher as a kid being like, you got to go find the one with the woman on it.
Yeah.
and I remember when he was like, you find the one with the woman on it. I thought it was gonna be like at that point I just listened to like Poison. You know?
You thought it was gonna be
I
like-
thought it was gonna be like a
Like
woman,
boobs.
you know, like
Yeah.
just boobs.
Washing a Corvette or something like that.
That's what I thought. Then I found the one I was like, oh, this is what he's talking about. It's not sexy at all.
No.
So yeah, it is. It's pretty shocking as a young man, and as it's probably shocking for the people that were around when Black Sabbath like first came out. I mean, it was like
Imagine never hearing a tritone in your life.
no. I mean, that's
Imagine like listening to the Monkees and then
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get hit with that shit.
Yeah. What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god.
yeah. And then Ozzy just continuing to be a scary individual for
Yeah.
his entire
The Prince
life.
of Darkness.
I mean,
Not really.
not really,
For, like,
but like
the
as
first-
a character
For like
you
the
know?
first decade, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like
he was
there's a
more of
reason
a-
in Little Nicky you use
There's
Ozzy.
Exactly.
You
He
know.
was like more of a hype man than he was a scary guy. But he did like some extreme shit. you know?
Yes.
Yeah, all back in the day when he was on drugs.
Yeah,
Later,
yeah, yeah.
he just had like a big water cannon.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I fucking love you. But yeah, he would always be like, I love you. Yeah.
Yeah.
The scariest thing
Come
of all.
on!
Love. Yeah.
Um,
I think they're scary.
Yeah, I think Sabbath is an OG scary.
OG scary.
OG scary.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Moving on to Marilyn Manson. Interesting one.
Yeah.
Yikes.
One
Bad guy.
bad guy.
Yeah, he's more scary after reading the Rolling Stone piece.
Yeah. Or watching
yeah.
the documentary by what's her name?
Evan
Rachel
Rachel.
Wood.
Yeah,
Wood.
yeah.
Yeah, bad guy. He's got some terrifying music videos. Also just a confusing image. You know?
Yeah.
Just like one that really kind of turns your stomach if you look. And I think it was all like he really knew how to like just be off-putting. You know, like the pupil that's like smaller than the other one, like
Yeah.
no eyebrows.
Removing a rib or whatever.
I don't
he
think
actually did
that's
that.
real, but
and look,
How sick would that be, though?
I always thought it was real until
Yeah,
like
it's
3
not.
years ago, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I knew
You
it the whole
can't
time.
just do that.
Yeah, you can't just wearing like the leather corsets and like he just looks like something out of a horror movie.
He looks like a fucked up. You ever see the doodles that Tim Burton does for like scary movies? He looks like that.
Yeah, he does look like
I'll show you.
like an actual like real life Tim
Yeah.
Burton character.
and then like the Antichrist superstar age where he's like dressing up basically like Hitler.
Yeah, that did like take it over the line, just stuff like that, and even like the
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
That's like a
exactly.
Tim
He does
Burton
look like that.
drawing. Yeah.
even like the album cover for Mechanical Animals where he's like just kind of like in like a corpse and he has breasts. And
Yeah,
you're just
yeah,
like,
like
Yeah.
the Dope Show video.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit,
It's like I remember seeing that in like a Suncoast video as a kid and being like, like you have to like turn away
like
from
I'm
it.
so horny. I'm about to get a rib taken out.
Get me away from that.
Yeah, I mean, I get like as a kid, I probably would have thought it was scary. As it went on, it
Yeah.
kind of just became like,
Fuck him.
yeah, well, sort
Yeah.
of, but also just like kind of just silly.
Yeah.
It's silly now because like he's still making music and all of his albums are like all the titles are like puns for like evil things. Like he had one called like Say 10 because it was like his
Nice.
10th album
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, there it is.
Nice.
That's like some real tales from the
Say-
crypt keepers.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think it's like it's getting more goofy and like a parody of itself now. Like you can't keep being Marilyn Manson.
No,
You know?
and I guess so to bring my childhood perspective on it, because I think he's like a loser and like just a kind of a creep now. I watched an interview where he was on probably Letterman or something, and he brought a bunch of paintings that he did when he was drinking absinthe, and I was like, that is a fucked up guy. I'm definitely kind of frightened of him. But his music never really struck me with fear. And now, knowing that as my experience when I was like a teenager to now being an adult, it's like, I just think he tries too hard. You know, the bleaching of the skin and the contacts and the plastic surgery and shit.
Yeah, because the music too. Like, I was never afraid of Beautiful People.
Yeah.
I just always thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I just always thought it was a sick song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the other one I knew was like Sweet Dreams, and was just like, okay, you can write this.
Yeah.
I'm still going Scary.
You're still going Scary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I'm honest about like, I probably didn't listen to Beautiful People when it first came out because I was too scared of the guy.
I was. That's exactly. I didn't listen to Beautiful People until I was like, I don't know, 17, and I was like, okay, let's see what this is about. I'm like,
oh,
it's okay.
It can't hurt you.
Everything's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go Scary on there.
I'm still gonna go Scary.
That equals a Scary.
Okay.
Next is Tool. Tool is not scary.
I'm just looking at the list and just all of them are scary. We're just like Courage the Cowardly Dog over
Which is
here.
the biggest group of pussies. Yeah, Dio, he's scary.
Yeah, Dio's
so scary.
So I put Tool on here because I was originally very scared of Tool because I had like only seen their music videos growing up.
Yeah.
And they're like these weird fucked up claymation videos.
Yeah.
And like I just remember the one when I was a kid, like he opens up a pipe in a wall and there's like intestines flowing through it.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
And I was like, these are the scariest guys of all time. And then you meet like a Tool fan.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think it was always like the music videos were the thing, and like the just the look of Maynard James Keenan. But I don't know if they're actually like I don't know if I'd qualify them as a scary band. I think they were just a very like
They were moody.
of like a very fucked up like radio rock band from the 2000s. Like I remember seeing the music video for like Sober and Schism and Prison Sex and being like freaked out about it, but not ever really the music or like the actual image of them as a band. Like
Once I see Danny Carey in like a jersey.
Yeah, Jersey.
Yeah.
What's the Adam Jones? Like he just looks like a normal guy. He looks like Mitch Hedberg. It's like,
look like
So I'm gonna go not scary on Tool.
Same.
I'd say not scary.
Yeah.
So I guess we have to transition to what we think the scariest band is from the list.
It's unquestionable.
I think it's
Yeah,
unquestionable.
do you want to
It's
say it
Mayhem.
at the? Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's Mayhem.
It's Mayhem.
They're so fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Like, reading their like just like halfway through their Wikipedia page, you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just keeps getting worse and worse. And yeah, just two of the band members being dead, and
Legit-
one of them killed the other one. and
legit sociopath, murderer, like danger to society people that just happen to play guitar.
then- yeah,
Like they would probably be criminals and murderers if they weren't in a band anyways. And yeah.
Yeah, like being in a band probably gets in the way of your true passion, which is burning down churches.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like giving like a bad name for the rest of time to the genre of music you play. Like just anyone who touches that is going to be associated with like, oh, is it like Mayhem? Like I know people that don't even know anything about music or black metal at all that know of Mayhem.
Yeah.
I just read a book where like part of the subplot is a Norwegian death metal band goes missing and like 3 of them are skinned.
Exactly.
And like a
Yeah.
sacrifice. You're like, oh, okay.
It's based around me. They're the Ed Gein of
Really are.
Yeah.
They've kind of
bands.
just inspired
They've
so
inspired
much.
so
Yeah.
many things. Yeah,
Yeah.
Did you watch that show?
I did. Yeah,
The Ed Gein thing?
Yeah.
Like I didn't watch it yet, but it's on my list. I saw it wasn't that
I
good.
watched it. It was a little long winded with all the movie stuff, but it was all right.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, you haven't seen it.
Ed Gein's like one of like the least interesting of those guys.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, I thought he was like way more intense than he was, and then I watched the show. I'm like, oh, he didn't even fucking do anything. He didn't even eat people.
Yeah, he just made lampshades.
He just
out
made
of them.
lampshades out of like already dead bodies. He was a creator.
Yeah.
Like, this
a
guy's getting a
content
bad rap
creator.
like Mayhem.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
artists.
They're artists. Yeah, that game was an artist, and I'm sure we're not even like scratching the surface when it comes to scary bands.
I'm sure our comment section is going to be full of just like you. First of all, you're pussies.
I can't
Two,
wait.
Yeah.
For it. Exactly. I mean, that's the point
Do
of
you
the
think
show.
Gigi Allen is an honorable mention to this list? Or is
Gigi
he just
Allen
a fucked up
is
like menace to society?
G.G. Allen's on another plane, I think.
Yeah.
Because
crazy guy.
Yeah, and he's the best example of you think the music's gonna be terrifying, and then it's not at all.
Yeah.
But the thought of just getting hit in the face with shit at a
feces,
concert is
his shit.
His
His own shit.
I watched him make it, and then just fucking
Yeah, it's
Nolan
still
Ryan's it off
warm.
my forehead.
Yeah.
Just a guy with the smallest penis on the face of you throwing his own shit at you like a monkey.
He did have a small penis.
He had the smallest penis. I mean, I don't know if it was just stage fright, and he just I gotta do this naked. And
that's really what started it. He just started
Think
doing
of the
this shit
audience.
to,
Think of the audience
distract you from
naked.
his tiny penis. He's like, oh shit! I'm a grower, not a shower. Oh, I gotta do something.
Let me just shit in my hand and throw it at you. Yeah, I'm sure we're not even scratching the surface.
Man,
so
is that a small penis?
I would love to, I would love to do this again next Halloween, or just, see what other people have to say. I want to know about because I really don't dig deep into this type of music that much. Mostly out of morbid curiosity, every now and then. So I would love it if people in the comment section would give us stuff to look at that is just unquestionably evil. I want to see some of that. Give us what you got in the comments. Tell us that we're pussies for thinking that this stuff is scary. Go extreme. Give us your most extreme, terrifying band recommendation. I think the most terrifying band of all is Mayhem, but there might be someone out there that every band member died, and they all
Leonard
killed
Skinner
people before they did it. I'm not. Yeah, not Leonard Skinner, but yeah. So let us know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram for podcast clips and comedy skits. Get the shirt down in the description. Support the show and subscribe to our Patreon page. $5 a month to become a quitter and get weekly bonus content. It's Halloween. Enjoy your Halloween.
Boo.
Listen to this music at a party. Put any of these bands on at a party and just completely ruin the vibe.
Yeah.
Crank Cannibal Corpse as loud as you can.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Because I've done it before. I've killed party vibes with Living Dead Girl.
That's the best. You added to my vibe. Just you in the and even after it was off, you just hammered in the corner going.
I can't wait to do it again this year. So have a happy Halloween. We'll see you next time. So I quit my band. Goodbye.
Me just looking at pictures of G.G. Allen's dick during the last part of that.